of the race for the White House, Donald Trump is fighting to put his campaign back on track and win over Florida voters.
Yeah, the GOP nominee is headed to Polk County, trying to shake off some recent setbacks. Our Mary McGuire joins us now live from Lakeland Linder Regional Airport, where Trump will appear today. Mary, good morning. A difficult week for Donald Trump so far. Now he wants to shift the focus back to Hillary Clinton.
Well, this is certainly not the way that any candidate wants to wrap up the campaign season. Trump is facing criticism over those leaked Trump tapes, which were released on Friday, in which he is heard bragging about sexually assaulting women. And Clinton is facing some controversy of her own after a new batch of leaked emails by WikiLeaks. Today, we will be able to hear what Trump has to say about it all here at the Lakeland Linder Regional Airport at a rally. Now, last night, Donald Trump ripped into Hillary Clinton during an appearance in Panama City Beach, where he focused much of his speech on information from those WikiLeaks release of Clinton's emails. Trump went so far to say that the leaks show that if his opponent is elected, the U.S. will no longer be free and it will be destroyed.
This election will determine whether we remain a free country in the truest sense of the word, or we become a corrupt banana republic controlled by large donors and foreign governments. The election of Hillary Clinton would lead to the destruction of our country.
Now, at this rally today in Polk County, supporters of Trump will be met by protesters. We have received word that this protest is being organized by women who are, quote, furious with those so-called Trump tapes, where Trump is heard bragging about assaulting women. But again, Trump has dismissed his words as, quote, locker room talk. Now, back here live in Lakeland, this rally does not begin until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But as you can see, there is already one supporter that is out here. His name is Nick. We just chatted with him. He has come all the way from North Dakota to see Trump at this rally. And I asked him what he likes so much about Trump. He claims that he is a Trump conservative. He actually voted for Obama in the last election, but he likes how Trump keeps it real. He speaks his mind and that he isn't controlled by big government groups and big money groups. So if this is any indication, there should be a pretty large crowd out here in Lakeland today for the Trump rally, Gene.
Wow, yeah, definitely a candidate who speaks his mind, and some people appreciate that. So, yeah, I won't be surprised to see a large crowd there. We'll see how it all turns out. And, of course, we'll be all over it. Mary, thank you.